Hi, I'm Tom Wilson. I'm the founder of Wilson Law Office, and today I'd like to talk to you about how you should go through the process of selecting an attorney to represent you if you've been involved in an accident or if you've had a slip and fall. And I understand that you can hardly drive down the street without seeing a big billboard on the side of the firm or call that firm to help you with your personal injury case. You turn on the TV, it's inundated with commercials, the internet. You can probably have 57 pages of attorneys that would handle a personal injury case. In the years that I've been an attorney, since 1993, I've learned a number of things that, from talking to my clients, that they found important and helped them make the decision of what attorney they should talk to and hire for their personal injury case. And I'd like to share some of the information that I've learned from those conversations so that it'll help you make a decision if you're in this situation where you need an attorney. The first thing that I've heard from people is they like to be able to go to a law firm where the attorney they meet with, that they hire, is the attorney that they work with from day one until the case is resolved and they walk away with their resolution. You see, that should be what happens in every law firm, but it doesn't. There are many law firms out there where you come in and you hire an attorney and you may never see him or her again. There are a lot of firms where you see one person on TV and you might have that company represent you for 2 years, 3 years, and you never meet that person face to face. At Wilson Law Office, the attorney you meet with will be the person who handles your case from start to finish. Now, there may be other people that participate. In fact, every person has a team that comes to our office to help, but your attorney will always be your attorney. The next thing that I think is important is, as you're selecting that attorney, what type of education and experience do they have? And certainly you want somebody who's graduated from an accredited law school, and you want somebody with experience handling personal injury cases so that they have the ability to deal with the issues that arise and the surprises that occur in every case. And that's important. And certainly I will tell you, I graduated from the University of Notre Dame Law School in 1993, and I've been practicing personal injury from that point to today. And that experience has given me the information and the skills to represent you in your personal injury. Something else that you need to be aware of when we talk about education and experience, and that is there are a lot of attorneys out there who represent people who've been injured in an accident, but they also represent insurance companies. And you'll see that there's a lot of attorneys out there who are willing to say on one day, this person should get no recovery, and on the next day say they should get a recovery. There's a problem with that. Do you really want someone whose interests are divided? Are you absolutely certain in that context that they're working for you, or is that insurance company that's paying them for another case having an influence on them? From my perspective, I would not want to have that potential conflict, and I think it's an important thing for you to at least ask about and know, is there a conflict that your attorney has? Another important fact is your attorney going to nickel and dime you? Everybody, for the most part in the industry, charges a contingency fee, and for the most part they're very similar. But there's a difference in terms of how they deal with expenses. Some firms will have an expense for every single thing that they do. If they make a copy, they're going to charge you 25 cents a copy. Worse than that, they will hire out to have somebody else collect the medical records. And you foot the bill for paying for what could be done in-house. Ask the attorneys, how do they expense in your case? Some attorneys want to charge you for handling the property damage case. We never do. We do all of our work in-house. That's part of the overhead and part of the service that we provide to you. You will not be charged for those things in our office. Ask if your attorney's nickel and diming you. If they are, Maybe there's a question of can you trust them. And the last major topic I want to point out to you is, where does the attorney get most of their cases? And that might sound like an odd question, because there are attorneys that get an awful lot of their cases through advertisement, and virtually all of their cases come that way. Other attorneys get a lot of referrals from other attorneys. In fact, at Wilson Law Office, we regularly receive referrals from other attorneys, even some that you see on TV advertising, so we can finish the case that they're not able to. So these are things you want to look at and consider in deciding who you want to hire for your personal injury. Who do you trust to help you through this difficult time in your life? I hope this video has been informative, and if you'd like to gain more information, please call the number below. We'll be happy to schedule an appointment so you can meet one-on-one with your attorney. I'm Tom Wilson, founder of Wilson Law Office.